G'day everybody, and thanks for supporting Fish That Snag. Well, the weather at the moment is just absolutely terrible, rain and wind, and I'm just itching to get out on the water. It's been a couple of days, it's really starting to get painful. So I thought I'd kill a little bit of time, whack a quick video together, one of the little competition videos of where would you cast. I'll put the scenario up on the screen, run through the layout of the ground, whack the grid up as I usually do, so you can pick where you'd cast, where the fish will strike. This time around I'm just going to put the answer up straight away, so there's no real competition in terms of winning a packet of plastics or anything. It's more just to kill time, bit of a brain teaser, and see how we go. So first things first, the layout of the ground. I'm in one of the many creeks up the western side of Fraser Island. I'm on a bit of a bend at the moment, and you'll see there's a drain over there. There's another drain up there in the shadows. Whoops, that was a bit low. Move that. Okay, the deeper water, just bear with me with this one. So roughly, left hand side of that blue line over here is the deeper water where it's moving a bit quicker, and right hand side it's a bit shallower, and it comes up on a bit of a gradient from left to right. Just to highlight that a bit better, bear with me again, terrible trying to use these programs. Okay, so the creek is flowing around to the left hand side, and below this black line there's a bit of a ledge there, okay, along this edge here. It doesn't just sort of disappear or anything, it goes down a bit of a ledge, and then it sort of makes its way across and then comes up on a bit of a gradient. Alright, so that's basically the scenario. I caught a nice 50 centimetre flathead here, caught and released. So the competition is, hopefully this will all show up. There we go. Alright, so what I'd like you to do, just as a bit of a brain teaser, pick where you'd cast to first of all, and where you think the fish will hit. And then I'll run through the footage very quickly to show you what actually happened, and that'll be it. Hopefully the rain will have stopped by then. Alright, so you would have seen in that footage I cast my lure way up to that corner. My target was pretty much the right hand edge of the mangroves, just hanging on that corner, and I wanted to bring it as close as I possibly could along this ledge, as far as I could, all the way along there. Okay, so maximum exposure of the lure, just a slow hop all the way along the edge, trying to get anything along there. My next job was to hit these drains. Just so happens that that fish hit the lure about there, which is B6. So cast into A6, he hit it in about B6. He's probably following it for a little bit, or just waiting to ambush on there. And then he just hung to this deep water during the fight, trying to keep the oxygen flowing through his gills, through there, and I brought him up near the rear of the boat. So there you go, a little bit of brain teaser for you. Probably the important thing out of this, technique wise, is maximum exposure to the structure if you can achieve it. So not just sort of throwing your lure into, you know, this is a nice little spot just here, but I actually hit that probably maximum casting range back down this way when the boat was further back. So you don't want to sort of cast that way and then bring your lure back this way, because you're only being exposed to a small part of the structure. Try and cast along the longest edge of the structure if you can. Keep your lure in the strike zone as much as possible. Bounce it right along the edge, or slow retrieve right along the edge, and hopefully they'll be there to hit it. With the drains, pretty much same sort of deal as what I'd do, is I'd cast to one edge of it and bring it across the face first. Then I'd be casting right up into it and trying to bring it out So getting it right up in the drain to bring it out so it looks like something natural coming out of the drain. Maximum exposure. You don't want to cast too much if you can avoid it. Anyway, I hope it was a bit of fun. Hope you learnt something. Hope it teased the brain a little bit. And let's get rid of this rain and wind so we can get out and hit the water.